Guys, hi guys, and welcome back once again on my channel. So in this video, we'll learn how to make this beautiful crisscross top or a dress. If this is what you're interested in, please kindly watch this video to the end. Okay guys, so here you can see here on my table I have this organza brocade. I think that's the right name. Okay, that should be the correct name, organza brocade. So you can see here I've folded it into two, so I'll go ahead and mark out my basic measurements. Okay, the amount of fabric I placed on fold with my sleeve length will determine the amount of fabric I placed on fold. You can see is on fold, so go ahead and mark your shoulder measurement divided by 2 plus your fabric your sleeve length equal to the amount of fabric to place on fold. So after that, you go ahead and mark your length, okay, your desired length. If you are making a shorter version or a longer version, is the same process, okay, the same thing. So after marking out your length, now the next thing is to input body measurement. So this is my length. So from here now I'll go ahead and mark my shoulder slope. So from the edge of the the end of this fold, I'm going to mark 1.5 or 1 inch for my shoulder slope. Okay, I'll go ahead and mark 1 inch or 1.5 for the shoulder slope here. Like I said, you can measure from the center back of your neck to your desired sleeve, or you measure your shoulder divided by 2 plus your desired sleeve length. That will determine the amount of fabric you'll be placing on fold. So you can see I've gone ahead to mark the 1.5. So here you can see I'm trying to get my shoulder measurement. So I'll go ahead and connect it into, from the 1.5 inches, I'll connect it into the shoulder measurement like so, as you see me doing in the video. You can see. So here, after that, now the next thing is to mark our sleeve opening. So I'll go ahead, I came down by 12 inches. You can use your bust point measurement, your shoulder to bust point, to get your desired sleeve, or you can just choose any of your desired sleeve, how open you want it to be. So after marking it down, so I'll go ahead now and put my neckline. So I'm going to be using 3 inches for my neck. Remember, this is the back we are cutting first, so I use 1 inch for the neck depth for the back, 3 inches for the neck width. So I'll go ahead and cut the back first. So from there I connected the slant into the shoulder line, into the neckline. So then from that sleeve, so from that your sleeve opening, you can see you're going to divide your hip measurement. Your hip measurement divided by 4 plus extra allowance like 4 or 5 inches of allowance, depending on how wide, but you can just go ahead and add 3 to 4 inches, okay, because already the front is going to be very big. So I added 3 to 4 inches, then I connect it for all the way to the hemline. You divide your hip circumference by 4 plus 3 to 4 inches of allowance. Then after that, you're going to connect. You can see here, this is the armhole. Then you connect it like so. So after that, the next thing is to do what? To cut it out. So I'll go ahead and cut it out now. So this is the neckline, the shoulder slope. Then I'll go ahead and cut out the sleeve opening. Then from the sleeve opening, you go ahead and cut from the armhole down to, from the armhole down to the hem. So okay, so now you can see I'm done cutting it out. So I've laid it on my floor because the table is too small. So I laid, you can see here, I placed my, so this is the down part. You can see this is the side. You can see the sleeve opening. This is the armhole down. So this is the armhole. Here is the center. This is my neckline. This is it here. This is my neck, and this is the neckline. So you can see here, I've marked from here to like 8 or 7 inches. So you can see the depth, 7 inches. So that is what I've done here. So my fabric is placed on fold. You can see. So it's placed on fold. You can see all the way down to this part is on fold. So the next thing now is to, you can see how I'm trying to illustrate it. So what I'm going to do now is, this is my neckline. So here, so I'll just go ahead and I will go ahead and divide the center of my, you can divide the center, you can just mark 12 inches from the down part. So you can just mark 12, or you can get the middle point of your length, but I use 12 inches. So from here I marked 10 inches. You can see from the center back I marked 10 inches. So from here I went down by 8 inches from the neckline, which will serve as the V neckline here. So from that V neckline, I'll just go ahead and connect. As you can see, just connect it into that length. So after connecting it, you can see this is how I've connected it. So for you to get the wideness of your collar, I would advise you use 12 to 13 inches. Okay, so I've cut it out. So this is what I have. You can see the length here. Then this is the collar. So this is, I don't know if you understood this thing, the way I film it. So you can see how it looks like. So when you use the number of, if actually you can use, if you're making a shorter version of it, you can use the length of your top divided by 2 to get the wideness of your collar. Okay, so if you don't want your collar to be too big and bulky, because after but if it's a very long dress you want to make it, I would advise you use about 12 inches. Okay, so here you can see I've laid it on my table. I've already pinned it side by side. This is the front side. You can see this is the collar here. So you can see it. I'll go ahead and hem. I'll also hem this other part. I'll also hem it. Then this is the sleeve opening. I'll go ahead and hem the sleeve opening like this. So after sewing it, then I'm going to join it right side facing right side. You can see I'll sew the sides, then I'll repeat the same thing on the other side. After that, I'll go ahead and hem it all round. I'm going to hem it all round. So for me to have a nice edge, you can see I'm done. This is it. I've hemmed all round. You can see the way I hem it all the way round. So this is what I have here. This is the front and the back. So you can see. So the next thing is for us to form our crisscross. So this is the sleeve opening. I'm done joining the shoulders and I've hemmed the sleeve opening. I've done the same thing as well here. So the next thing now is to form our crisscross. So you can see my collar is very big because I actually use half of my length, half of my dress length or top length. So you can see the way I'm trying to cross it. You pick one side, either the left or the right, then you cross it like this. Then you pick the remaining part and you cross it like this. You can see. I hope this is very simple and clear. So after crossing it, the same, just leave it like so. Then you pick that edge. You can see, you just pick. You can see the way I'm trying to pick it. You pick the first side, then you match it. Very simple. So after matching it together, you pin. You can see you are going to pin it. As the pin, anywhere I pin actually means I'm going to run a stitch there. So later on I will take it to my sewing machine and I will run a stitch there. So after that I will show us the next step. Okay, so after running a stitch, you can see this is what I have here. You can see the stitch. I'm even gonna head to iron it. So I'm going to match it, and you can see the way I match it together. So I'm going to match the seams together. So this is what it looks like. So the next thing is for us to get this middle point of our center back. So this is center back here. This is the the point, the middle point. You can go ahead and chalk it down. So this the hem, the way you have, you can see how it looks like. The open part is facing, while the part, the folded end is facing me. Okay, so I want to iron it to be flat. You can see. So after that, the next thing is to the where the open part, you are going to use it to match to the center back, to the midpoint of the back like this, starting from the outside, matching them right side facing right side. Okay, so you can see how it looks like. If you do it that way, you're not going to get your crisscross. So how do we get back the crisscross? You're just going to twist it. All you need to do, you can see the folded end is facing me while the open side is facing the other side. You just go ahead and twist it. You can see what I just did. You can see the way I just twisted it. Just twist it, then you are going to get your twist. So I've opened it up. I'm going to repeat this again. So like this, you just go ahead and twist like this. It's like this. If you place it this way, you're not going to get your crisscross. It's going to be open. This is what I'm trying to show you in the video. It's going to be very open. So for us not to get that, you twist. You can see, just twist it. It will form automatically. Then you are going to place it here for the midpoint of the center back, right side facing right side. You get the center of the collar and match it with the center of the back. So like so, after matching, you can see the crisscross has formed. You can see this is what it looks like. So you just go ahead and pin. So why you just go ahead and pin it. So after pinning it, you go ahead and run a stitch. As I'm pinning it, this is how I'm going to run a stitch. You pin all the way down to where the crisscross formed. So when you get there to the point where you are not able to pin or stitch again, then you stop. Then you repeat the same thing on the other side. You can see. So here I've gotten to the point where I can no longer pin. So I'll just go ahead and repeat the same thing on the other side like so. So you can see. So I'll repeat it till I get to the bottom or the crisscross, where the crisscross formed. So like I say, you can see my collar is a little bit wide. So I would advise you use about maybe 13, 12 inches or thereabouts if you're making a shorter, because this one is actually long. It's a long. So I use half half of my length, your top length or your dress length. I use half of it. If you're making a top of 30 inches, half of it will be 15 inches. So that's what I'm trying to. So it means the wideness of your collar is going to be 15. So after that, I realized that it's too big. You can see. So because of my length, the length I used was 40 something inches. So it was actually big, 40 something. When you divide by 2, you're going to have 20. So that is why my collar is a little bit wide. So you can actually reduce it. Okay, so now this is what I have. So you can see. So I'll go ahead and open it. After joining the collar, I've not yet joined, but I'm just showing you where I pin. That's where you're going to join. Then you go ahead and open it up. You can see the way I've opened it up like this. Open it up as if you want to form a box split like so. Just open it up and then you go ahead and do what? An iron. So you can see our crisscross and top is ready. Please guys, if you find this tutorial helpful, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not subscribed, and share. Okay, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. So you can see now it's very much ready. Our crisscross is ready. I have another tutorial on my channel on this particular crisscross top. Please do well to watch it. Thank you so much guys for joining me on this video. See you in my next video. Bye.